What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4, Arrow Season 6, Legends of Tomorrow Season 3, and Supergirl Season 3 crossover. That's happening during Episode 8, I believe it is. So we all know they're currently filming the crossover, and they will be for the next month or so. So this video may contain partial spoilers, so if you're not inclined to kind of finding out what could happen during the crossover, this might not be the video for you. So we already know that the premise, the basis of the crossover is based around West Allen, Iris West and Barry Allen getting married, and then the evil versions of themselves will attack this wedding and will stop the wedding from actually happening. And the cover art looks pretty stunning, and since that artwork came out, we've had images come out and come out and come out. There's even some videos, but for copyright purposes I'm not actually going to display the videos in this clip in this video, but I will link them down below if you want me to. So we see Iris West in her wedding outfit being interrupted, and we see lots of people rushing out of the church, and then you see him looking up. Like I said, I won't actually link the image, the kind of video, but I will put some clips. Now what's interesting is it's a very different wedding dress to what I thought it would be. So we also get some images of Supergirl's counterpart, Overgirl, in full costume, which looks absolutely amazing to me. Amazing. I can't wait to see an evil version of Supergirl. One can presume she's the reason that the wedding doesn't go ahead. Why do I say this? Because we also see images of Kara Danvers in normal clothes in a dress at the wedding, so it must be her evil counterpart, which I presume may be her underneath it, but most likely it will be a stunt double for most of the action scenes, which is kind of interesting, as we haven't seen any of the other evil characters properly yet. So I'm only presuming this is where it's going to start, because it says in the bio short synopsis that a wedding gets interrupted and all the superheroes are in town for it. Although Stephen Amell did actually tease an image from Star Labs, but blacked out what actually was in that. So it's an image from Star Labs, like a metahuman dampening room, and one can presume it's the evil Green Arrow, as if you look in the image you can actually see a green suit. So it was confirmed that the evil Green Arrow is going to be Prometheus, but not played by Josh Segarra. I made a theory video a couple of weeks ago saying Tommy Merlin most likely will be the evil Earth X from Crisis on Infinite Earth. Crisis on Earth X storyline. I made a theory that would be like Tommy Merlin, aka Colin Donald, who is actually the star of Chicago Med, which is on NBC. If this is true, they must have forked out a lot of money to get him back on the show. So we know Prometheus is going to be there, and an image appeared online from a very reliable source that said he was there. The reliable source is actually called Outlaw Hobbies, and they're very reliable. So it's his role is actually unknown, but seeing as from what I can presume, no one actually seen him film anything, so that would suggest that Tommy Merlin is finally back after everyone wanted him back, and the only way they could bring him back would be via the Lazarus Pit or something like that, or making him a different version from a different Earth. So I presume he is going to be playing Prometheus, but this isn't confirmed. This is just a rumor, but he was actually there. And it also appears, massive spoiler warning throughout this video, Oliver and Felicity will be getting back together, and they will be getting married during the crossover. Whether you like it or not, if you like the show, you should support their vision. Going to credit the images to Canada Graphs and the other images to Themyscira Bond. One can presume this will happen during the Legends episode, as it's going to be a double wedding, and the crossover will end with the Legends of Tomorrow's episode, as it normally does, I suppose. So yeah, there's going to be a Iris West Allen wedding, a Olicity Wedding. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like that, but you should support what the show's doing. And also Robbie Amell, aka Stephen Amell's cousin, who was the original Firestorm and appeared in season 1 of The Flash, appeared last year in the Speed Force episode, was also seen in Vancouver. I have no idea what the context is, but there is an image floating around of him, so I'm going to overlay it right now. I'd love to know what you guys think is actually going to be happening during the crossover with whatever, like Tommy Merlin's role, whatever Robbie Amell's back for. It's going to be quite interesting to see if the infamous Eddie Thorne appears, as that's another popular name. It would be quite interesting if Eddie Thorne turns out to be like the evil version of the Flash. Now I know you're going to say it's just going to be like the evil version of Flash is going to be Barry Allen, but the evil version of Green Arrow isn't actually like Stephen Amell, so it would be a cool twist to make Eddie Thorne the evil kind of version of the Flash. That would be pretty awesome. Anyway guys, this video is it's a bit short, but it's just an update about what's going on with the crossover and some recent information that's come out. I'm not really a big fan of doing spoilery videos, but I've tried to keep it kind of as brief as possible and not go into too much detail. I will be back reviewing The Flash, The Arrow and Legends tomorrow with trailer breakdown, reviews and theories as of now basically. So I'm back, but I also do cover Justice League, Thor Ragnarok, and also Infinity War, Marvel stuff, DCEU stuff, but I'm going to try and concentrate on DC TV for the time being. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment if you want it. That'd be awesome. We've hit 5,000 subscribers. Now let's try and get to 10,000. Hit that notification button down below, and I will catch you soon guys. Catch ya later.